Hello everyone, my name is Olaide Emmanuel, and this moment I'll be taking us through a walkthrough on how to search and update telex release on Sage EBS platform. And as we have on the screen is the Sage EBS platform. On this screen we'll be clicking the user right here. This is the user. Immediately we click on this user, it brings us to manifest to various functions that can be performed on the Sage EBS platform as we have it here. And we'll be clicking on manifest and cargo documentation. After clicking on the manifest and cargo documentation, it brings us to this interface where we have various operations that can also be performed. We have vessel planning and other operations. Well, here we are going to be clicking on manifest documentation. For manifest documentation, we have a drop down of various operations. As you can see, we have declare manifest bit, manifest validation, add and update manifest, manifest and BL amendment, print BL amendment. So all we have to do is to declare manifest bit. So from there we'll be making use of the already prepared manifest that we have. So we are going to click on vessel, select vessel name, which has already been created. On the screen we have Silveray. We are going to click on Silveray, allow the system or the application to load. And from this point we can see on the screen various details that are needed for these particular operations. And we have the number of cars, number of trailers, number of vans, number of plants, and number of truck. From this point, what the Sage EBS application really wants from us is just a summary of whatsoever that is inside the manifest. That is the already declared manifest and the one we are going to declare by our own self. So we'll be clicking the number of cars that is inside the manifest. Let's assume the number of cars is 12, the number of cars is 17, the number of vans, let's say, is 12, number of trucks, let's assume 1, number of trailer, let's leave this other two as 0. Then we click on recalculate now. Then as you can see, the Sage EBS application has done a total calculation of whatsoever value that we put inside this interface. So all we have to do is to click save and go to upload manifest. And you can see a message on the screen that says manifest bit upload successful. Then right here on this interface we are going to be importing data, and this importing data simply means the manifest, the already prepared manifest that we have to use for this operation. We click on import data. Then we are going to click on the file type that we need. The file type that we need is CSV. As you can see, a drop down of various file type, but we are going to be clicking on CSV. The place or where the file itself is located, either the local drive we are pasting from a data, or we are taking it from cloud, but we are using the local drive, which is the system itself. Then we browse where the file is located on the system. The file is located on desktop. As we have it here, that's the name of the file. We click next. Then ensure all headers are ticked. As we have it here, all headers here are ticked. Then we click on import data. Then this is a summary of what we imputed or the values that we imputed and the values that was derived by the computer itself, by the Sage EBS application itself, from the already prepared manifest. This is a summary of it on our screen. So this is also the summary of everything that is on the already prepared manifest that we uploaded. And immediately after the summary, one has to click on manifest validation. Then we are being asked to select manifest vessel name. Then we click on this, select the name, and we can see this interface which shows us this interface that shows us draft manifest or validation status. Then we have to click on this. Now, as we have it on our screen, is a pop-up which says quantities mismatch errors. This simply means the upload, the already manifested upload that we uploaded from the system into the SageGBS application, and our own declared quantity or values is not correlating. Yeah, as we have it on our screen is a summary of our upload and also the declared value. Now the system is just brought an error out for us, and one of the uniqueness of this SageGBS application is the ability to check for errors and to bring about a platform where correction can be easily effected. Now, as we have it here, we have number of trucks to be won as declared by us here, but according to the manifest that was uploaded, we have, instead of having the truck, it is actually plant that is supposed to be there and not truck. So while I declared number of truck to be 1, which is actually 0, according to what the SageGBS application could derive from the manifest using the CBM to do vehicle classification, it is actually plant or truck. It is actually plant and not truck that I declared. So all we have to do is to click on OK, and we have to go back and perform the operation once again. As we have it here, do you want to redeclare this manifest now? All we have to do is to click on yes. And it brings us back to this interface where we have to select vessel name. So as we have it on our screen, the correction has been effected already. We have 17 cars, 12 vans, and number of plants / orders to be won. So we have to recalculate, tick this box, bring us the total number, which is 30, save, and we are going to click save and go to upload manifest. We have to import data as we did earlier on. Ensure all headers are ticked. Import data. This is the summary like I explained earlier on. Also, we have here is a summary too. From this interface, we are going to click on manifest documentation, but then we are going to validate the manifest. Select vessel name. Then tick this. So as you can see, we have a message informing us that the operation was successful. That is, the declaration we made and the manifest declaration both are the same, and telling us that 30 units cargo in the manifest. And also, this is also the summary of it as we have it on our screen. We're going to click on OK. And as we have it on our screen, we have the validation status, which is telling us that it was successful, the vessel name, the voyage number, and the cargo type. Then we just have to click on Save Manifest. So the next thing we have to do now is to search and update Telex release on the Sage EBS platform. So like I said earlier on, before we could do any operation on how to search and update Telex, we first have to upload the Telex. And we upload Telex by clicking on BL and Cargo Management. From BL and Cargo Management, we click on BL Telex Update. Here we have two options on how to update. We have the search and update method, and we have the upload Telex file. For this tutorial, for this video, we'll be working with upload Telex file method. After clicking on upload Telex file, it tells you haven't added any records yet. You import data. The type of data you want to import, then where you are importing from, as you can see on our screen, and you click on next. The system is loading, brings you this interface. Ensure all headers are ticked. The headers we have here is the date, the BL, the POL, which is and the model, the year, the VIN, which is also the chassis number. All you have to do is to click on import data. Brings you the summary of every information that is inside the Telex. All you have to do is just click on close. And this is also a summary of every information as contained in the Telex. So immediately we have all this summary on our screen, then we have to validate Telex once again. We click on BL Telex Update. From BL Telex Update, we can see, as we have it on our screen, we have found this EBS application is telling us that it has found 11 Telex information that has been uploaded but not yet updated. So it will tell us, please select a vessel and a voyage to update Telex. Click on OK. Then on the interface here, we have select vessel for Telex update. As we know, we've been working with Silveray 0902A. Click on this. Then it asks a question, save and update all Telex now. Click on yes. Then tells us the response is here, which says 11 Telex updates successful, which means our Telex upload and update has been successful. In a situation where the client does not want to pay for Telex release, as he has an original bill of lading, on the interface, one will have to click BL and Cargo Management. Then immediately it shows a drop down and one can proceed to click on BL Telex Update. From BL Telex Update, and from this interface, we are going to click on Search and Update. Proceed to click on the vessel name and voyage number. Then select the BL and the status pops up showing if it was released by Telex or was cancelled, as we have it on our screen. As we have it, it says new BL, not new bill lading. As you have it on our screen, we have various options and actions that can be performed. We have confirm release by telex, update telex information, and release by OBL. OBL simply means original bill of lading. And all we have to do is to confirm release by telex. Immediately you click on this, it tells you telex updated. So as we have it on our screen here, all we have to do is select the bill of lading. And now select from the list of the drop down. And it's actually telling us that the status of this bill of lading is to be released by telex. So I have to click OK. So here we have an option, or we have an action to make, which says cancel telex. If we decide not to cancel this telex, it means we are going to be going with the telex option. So with this video, the aim of this video is to know how to cancel by telex. After clicking on cancel telex, it tells us telex has been cancelled. Click on OK. So right now, as you can see, we've cancelled the telex. This simply means that the agent or the consignee is no longer going with the release by telex and is now going with the release by original bill of lading. As we have it on our screen, telex status is cancelled. Now in a scenario where we want to update telex information, all we have to do is to click update telex information. Then it brings an interface where we have various options. Then in a situation we want to update consignee name, date, and agent, this is the right interface for us to have that done. As you can see on the system, do you want to update and save telex now? All you have to do is enter or press yes. Telex amendment successful. Thank you for watching this video.